We are interrupting regular programming with breaking news out of the Persian Gulf. Multiple military and civilian monitoring stations are confirming large-scale and unexplained combat activity in and around the city of Dubai and the Persian Gulf. Governments across the globe are elevating alert levels as details remain unclear and rapidly evolving. Initial reports began approximately 45 minutes ago when United Arab Emirates Defense Forces detected unidentified aerial and surface contacts approaching restricted airspace southwest of Dubai. Witnesses on the ground have described what officials are calling extreme weapons exchanges between unknown vessels and coalition ground forces stationed near critical infrastructure zones.
We are coming to you live from Dubai International Airport, where emergency evacuation procedures are underway behind me. In just the past several minutes, airport authorities have halted most civilian departures as unidentified combat activity continues to unfold across portions of the city skyline. From our position here, we are witnessing repeated flashes and explosions both on the ground and in the air over downtown Dubai. You can likely hear emergency sirens and aircraft engines as military fighters have been seen departing nearby air facilities at extremely high speed. Officials have not yet confirmed what is causing these ongoing detonations. Airport personnel are directing travelers into secured interior areas as authorities attempt to maintain order. At this hour, officials are urging the public to remain calm, but the situation here remains extremely tense and rapidly developing.
Local authorities report sustained energy bursts, atmospheric shock waves, and widespread electronic interference across portions of the Dubai metropolitan region. Commercial flights have been diverted, while emergency evacuation protocols have been activated in several coastal districts. U.S. Central Command has confirmed that reconnaissance assets were immediately deployed following emergency requests from allied Gulf partners. Among those assets, a high-altitude strategic reconnaissance aircraft, an SR-71 Blackbird operating under classified observation protocols, was launched from a forward operating airbase southwest of Dubai. Defense officials state the aircraft was tasked with rapid response high-altitude surveillance to capture real-time imagery of the unidentified combatants operating above Dubai's airspace. Sources within defense intelligence have released limited, partially declassified imaging from the SR-71 flyover. The imagery, taken at extreme altitude and speed, appears to show a massive airborne structure hovering over portions of Dubai. Military analysts are currently unable to match the object's configuration with any known aircraft, naval platform, or experimental weapons system. The object's scale is described by analysts as extraordinary, with preliminary measurements suggesting dimensions far exceeding any known carrier-based or orbital military asset. Meanwhile, additional reports are now emerging from the Persian Gulf, where U.S. naval and air forces, alongside Iranian naval patrol groups, are simultaneously reporting separate but potentially related combat encounters. The U.S. Naval Carrier Strike Group, led by the USS Abraham Lincoln, confirmed that several F-35C Lightning II fighters were launched to investigate unknown contacts detected over open waters in the central Gulf region. One pilot reportedly approached visual range of a second unidentified airborne structure before receiving heavy defensive fire from the object. The aircraft sustained near-miss impacts from what sources describe as directed energy weapon systems before successfully disengaging. In a rare development, both Iranian naval vessels and U.S. naval assets are reporting attacks from these unidentified craft. Satellite monitoring indicates several Iranian patrol vessels were disabled by precision strikes originating from unknown aerial sources. Shortly afterwards, U.S. destroyers operating within the same maritime corridor also reported aggressive engagement attempts from the same hostile platforms. Pentagon officials have declined to comment on whether the unidentified craft demonstrate allegiance to any nation-state or known adversarial organization. Within the last 10 minutes, NORAD and U.S. Pacific Air Forces have confirmed deployment of advanced air superiority fighters to intercept and assess the aerial structures. Among those aircraft, F-22 Raptor squadrons have been scrambled and are currently attempting to engage one of the unidentified vessels, now maneuvering toward international shipping lanes in the northern Persian Gulf. Airborne command units indicate the craft appears to be deploying defensive shielding or countermeasure fields, preventing missile lock from multiple engagement attempts. Back over Dubai, the SR-71 reconnaissance aircraft has completed its high-speed imaging run and safely exited contested airspace. Defense analysts are now reviewing high-resolution sensor captures, which reportedly reveal intricate surface structures, symmetrical armored plating, and large-scale weapon emplacements across the unknown craft's exterior. Multiple aerospace experts reviewing the imagery have expressed deep concern regarding the object's engineering sophistication, describing the vessel as beyond conventional military development. We are now receiving unconfirmed intelligence updates from Joint Coalition Command, indicating that the aerial structures observed over Dubai and the Persian Gulf may be connected and part of a coordinated incursion. Preliminary analysis suggests the vessels are operating with coordinated targeting patterns against both coalition and regional military forces without distinction. At this time, global defense agencies are refusing to formally identify the objects, but emergency briefings are underway across NATO, Gulf coalition nations, and Indo-Pacific defense alliances. Officials urge civilians throughout coastal Gulf regions to remain indoors and follow local emergency directives as authorities continue to assess the scale of this unprecedented confrontation. We will continue monitoring this rapidly developing situation and provide updates as more verified intelligence becomes available. For now, international military forces remain engaged with unidentified hostile craft operating across multiple air and maritime theaters. This is a global security alert. Stay with us for continuing coverage.